More testimony as prosecutors at the Drew Peterson murder trial try for a second day to show the jury that the investigation into Kathleen Savio's death was botched. Good evening, everybody. The lead investigator in the case was on the witness stand today.
A retired Illinois State Police sergeant described for jurors his interrogation of Peterson and his now missing wife, Stacy, an interrogation about the death of Peterson's third wife, Kathleen Savio. ABC 7's Diane Patthew live at the Will County Courthouse in Joliet. Diane?
Ron and Cheryl, the state continues to try and prove an improper investigation was done the day that Kathleen Savio was found dead in her home. Testimony today focused on an interview done by a trooper with Drew Peterson and his fourth wife, Stacy. Retired State Police Sergeant Patrick Collins admits he had never responded to a scene like the one he saw at the home of Kathleen Savio in 2004. Collins worked closely with other state police troopers investigating their case. They came to the conclusion that Savio drowned accidentally in her bathtub. Soon after, Collins conducted interviews with family members, including Drew Peterson and his new wife at the time, Stacy. Collins admits Peterson asked to sit in on Stacy's interview with police and even set up the chairs. Drew sat very closely to his wife with one arm around her and another on her knee. Collins recalls Drew Peterson even helped answer a question about what she made for breakfast. A very shaken and upset Stacy couldn't remember. Proof, says Pam Bosco, the Stacy Peterson family spokesperson, that Drew was controlling Stacy.
Complete control. Control of the situation and Stacy at that moment in time.
The interview with the couple was halted after Stacy became very upset and started crying. The defense argues Stacy was simply upset because she was a new mom and realized after Savio's death that she had to take on the responsibility of 2 more kids. When defense attorneys asked Collins if another state trooper's report says Drew Peterson was at that interview, he said no. The defense argues this testimony is the state's bad attempt to try and make the initial investigation look like it was incomplete.
The investigation was properly done. They have no evidence that it was botched. Secondly, even if you assume that there were problems with the investigation, has that led to one shred of evidence against Drew? No.
Sitting in the courtroom today was Nicholas Savio, Kathleen's half-brother. He says watching this testimony is frustrating for his family.
It's very frustrating. You know, we've been dealing with this for 8 years now. It's very frustrating to have to finally have it come out. This is stuff that should have came out years ago. We should have never had it gone through all this.
And Cheryl, another hearsay witness is on the stand right now. Kristen Anderson lived with Kathleen Savio for a short period of time. She considered her a very good friend, and in fact, she's telling the court right now that Savio told Kristen Anderson that Drew threatened Savio. He came into her house dressed in SWAT gear one day saying, "I can kill you and make it look like an accident." Of course, the defense is trying to have that whole testimony thrown out, and she is currently on the stand right now. Reporting live in Joliet, Diane Patthew, ABC 7 News. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Diane, thank you for that late update. Now